Is Republican U.S. Representative Nancy Mace of South Carolina considering running for governor of the state in 2026? Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. And in today's video, I'm going over this article by WIS-TV. I believe this is a local affiliate in Columbia, South Carolina. And in this video, I'm going over the news that U.S. Congresswoman Nancy Mace held a press conference with the Richland County GOP, and we learned some interesting developments on whether or not she's considering running for governor in 2026. Mace began the conference by saying she will travel throughout the state in the next couple of weeks to explore the potential of running for governor. She said, quote, "I love serving in Congress. I love what I've been able to do. We've been very successful in a number of issues, but also having the experience in the state legislature is also, I believe, beneficial." The Congresswoman said she wants to ensure that South Carolina has strong, bold leaders in this era. And when I look at the environment going in these next 2 years, and I look at our state, our conservative state, we just went from a 6.2% state income tax to 6, May said, which is not helping people when inflation is as high as it is. May said she visited the capital city Monday night to hear from Republicans across the state and give an update on what they are working on in Congress. "I'll give a congressional update on where we are implementing Trump's agenda as well," she said. "I'm all in making sure we make America great again, we make America healthy again, we make America safe again, but also what this means for South Carolina as well." Regarding Attorney General Alan Wilson, May said he has no business in, quote, even thinking of running for governor. She said Wilson has not done anything for women and girls. "I will take him out. I will personally make sure he is never governor of South Carolina," she said. I mean, just objectively, that sounds like someone that's interested in running for governor, making a statement like that. A spokesperson for the Attorney General disputed what Mace said about his work prosecuting sex crimes, saying any statement that he hasn't protected children or victims of sex crimes is blatantly false, said Jacqueline Lane, a press secretary for Wilson. Attorney General Wilson is focused on protecting South Carolinians by working with President Trump to stop illegal immigration and cracking down on the cartels, as he's done for years, the statement said. "It's nice to have a partner in the White House who's focused on delivering results instead of just talking." May said the backing she's receiving for a potential run is enormous and that she would like to speak with the Trump team and see where they are on the run for governor. "We'll make a decision in the next 4 to 8 weeks. So, very much in line with a lot of other races for governor and Senate across the country, this month of February is going to be a very busy month for people announcing they're running for office in 2026, and it seems like Nancy Mace is looking at running for governor in 2026. Looking at the Wikipedia page right now, just a little bit of background on this race. The governor's race is going to be open due to the fact that incumbent governor Henry McMaster has served 2 consecutive terms, and he is term limited by South Carolina's constitution that he cannot seek a 3rd full consecutive term. So there are a bunch of candidates who have publicly expressed interest. Obviously, Nancy Mace, the topic of today's video, she is one that has expressed interest, as well as the person she called out in her speech, Alan Wilson, the South Carolina Attorney General. There have also been some others who have expressed interest as well, like Ralph Norman, a fellow representative from South Carolina's 5th District, Josh Kimbrell, state senator, and Sean Bennett, another state senator. So this is very, very fascinating on the Republican primary side of things. As for the election results in South Carolina, President Trump just won the state at the presidential level by about 18 points. So that one does not seem to be too competitive on the presidential side of things. If you want to look back at the governor's races, we can check back in 2022. McMaster won by about 17.4% in 2022. Back in 18, McMaster won by about 8 points. So it looks like going from 2018 to 2022, South Carolina became a safe Republican state at the governor level. I don't really see why that would change, even though McMaster won't be on the ballot. I would expect Nancy Mace, if she's the nominee, will probably win by over 15%. Just to give you where things stand here on the Democratic side of things, a state representative, Jermaine Johnson, and trial attorney Mullins McLeod have publicly expressed interest in running. Currently, the ratings for this race are safe Republican and solid Republican. So like some other states out there for the governor's races, this one's really all going to be about the fireworks in the Republican primary that will probably see Nancy Mace and Alan Wilson run for governor and face off in what's probably going to be a very nasty primary if that press release is any sign of things to come in terms of the continuing press of that nature. So this is a very interesting scenario, and just to show you very quickly, Right now, there are 36 governor's races up in the 2026 governor's map, and I would start out South Carolina as safe Republican, meaning it would be won by the Republican candidate by more than 15% for the margin of victory. I think that's where South Carolina starts off. Maybe there's a potential that it could squeak just below, like 14 points or 13, that goes down to likely Republican, but I think for right now, I feel pretty confident starting it off as safe Republican. I am going to monitor the situation as things develop and as more news comes out. As again, the article mentioned, we're just waiting for probably about 4 to 8 weeks or so for this to come out. So anytime between February and March, we can expect a statement by Nancy Mace on if she is running for this race or not. And even if she does or does not run, we also may be getting some news about Alan Wilson, the Attorney General, and Ralph Norman, the U.S. Representative, potentially running as well. So a lot of interesting developments in the state of South Carolina. If you are from the state of South Carolina, I'm particularly interested to hear what your thoughts are about this. Do you want Nancy Mace to run for governor? Do you want her as your governor? Or would you prefer one of these other Republican representatives? Or would you prefer maybe a Democrat to be the governor of the state? I'm very interested to hear what you have to say. In the meantime, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to give this video a like, click subscribe, and share with all your friends and family. And tap the bell icon notification so you always get notified when I post new videos, so you never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in a future video. That will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like. And if you really liked it, please remember to click the subscribe button. And make sure you turn post notifications on so you always get notified when I post a new video. That way you never miss one. Also, please remember to share this video with your friends and family if you really like the video. And remember to stay tuned because I'll be posting at least one video every single day leading up until Election Day. So I'd really appreciate it if you keep coming back and watching those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.